If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what's in it for you, or at least you should be. I hope you're watching this video because your career and your life is important to you. And if that's the case, then there's two qualities which I think are utterly compelling and will serve you well. They may be not always instinctive qualities for some people, but they can be learnt and developed, and that's the good news. Now you're probably thinking it's going to be empathy, or leadership, or teamworking. No. Those things are important, of course they are. But I want to go a little bit more granular. The first one is accountability. Because if you're not accountable, you're never really owning what you're doing. You're always passing that to someone else. I think that's unacceptable. When you're accountable for what you do, and whether it turns out good or whether it turns out bad, then you can learn from it, and so can people around you. I would never employ someone who can't be accountable. And that doesn't mean that it's about blame. There's no value in blame. Absolutely no value at all. It's wasted energy. But it is about someone who can say, do you know what? This did work out, or this didn't work out, but this is what I've learned from it. And so the person grows. I think making mistakes is okay. Making the same mistake repeatedly, less okay. And you know, organisations need to have accountability, clearly. But often the accountabilities are too high a level. When more junior people in an organisation can say, I want to be accountable, then good things are possible. Really good things are possible. But then the second quality is around integrity, and I think there's a really strong link between the two. So accountability is about what you do and owning what you do. Integrity is about what you decide and what you communicate. Integrity is something that you either are or you're not. You can't be part. But you can develop it, as I said earlier. And I think there is something to think about in terms of those two qualities, about reflecting on your day. Yesterday, did I act with integrity? Were my decisions good? No matter if it was a difficult decision or a challenging decision. Did I decide on my course of action just because it was the easy thing to do, or did I make the decision because it was the right thing to do? In the work I do, I find a lot of people making decisions which are just self-serving. That's disappointing. And yesterday, as I reflect on it, what I did I have that accountability? Did I own it? Did I say something in a conversation which showed that accountability? These things, I think, are utterly compelling. In fact, they're critical. And gradually, over a period of time, if we can just check how we are doing on this, then they will improve. It's not an overnight thing. But it is absolutely something to do in work, and it is absolutely something to do outside of work. Make great decisions.